The Golden Bachelorette's Pascal Ibgui's been a villain throughout the season, but I've changed my mind on his future and believe he'd be a great lead. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Golden Bachelorette star, Pascal Ibgui, was one of the more controversial contestants on the series, but I think his selfish nature could make him an incredible Golden Bachelor. Pascal and the rest of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1's cast were introduced on the opening night of the season, and while many made big impressions, Pascal's was one of the biggest. Impressing Joan and making it clear he was a charming, sensitive man who was looking for love, Pascal was suave and debonair in his first appearance. As his time on the show progressed, we got to see Pascal humanized. Though he was there for Joan and hoping to connect with the Maryland native, Pascal was able to build relationships with some of his fellow Golden Bachelorette Season 1 castmates as well. Throughout the season, Pascal struggled with the connection he felt for Joan and the preparedness he had for another relationship. Pascal was a more independent person and concerned about the way he would behave in a new relationship, which pushed him to back off. Choosing to leave the Golden Bachelorette in its final days, Pascal was looking out for himself, which would make him a great Golden Bachelor. Although Pascal's been dealing with some controversy after his appearance on the show, his time on the Golden Bachelorette brought him a major following. Throughout the season, Bachelor Nation fell for Pascal as he navigated his way through a series of fun, funny, and less than flattering dates with Joan. While he was open and honest about his emotions, Pascal always had an air of mystery surrounding him that was a hindrance to his relationship with Joan, but intriguing to Bachelor Nation as a whole. Pascal's behavior wasn't always something that benefited the group, but he did his best to stay open. Despite having a bit of a selfish nature, Pascal's been able to make his personality clear and share how he lives his life with others. His sense of authenticity was easy for Bachelor Nation to read, and his behavior left many excited about the idea of getting to know him more. As his relationship with Joan progressed, it was clear Pascal was doing his best to give as much of himself as he could, but when he realized he needed to focus on himself in a more positive way, he took a step back for the sake of Joan's heart. Although Pascal was being true to himself throughout his time on the Golden Bachelorette, he became a bit more of a controversial figure than anyone expected after his time on the show. While he already had some Bachelor Nation viewers raising their brows at him during the season, and when he chose to leave of his own volition, Pascal's comments about other contestants brought him more difficulty than his own turn on the Golden Bachelorette. When Pascal opened up about leaving the show, he was asked about Chalk Chapel, who Joan ended up choosing at the end of the season. Pascal's response left some feeling uneasy about him, as he called Chalk a stalker in an interview, explaining that he felt Chalk's behavior around Joan was somewhat overwhelming and alarming. While Pascal went on to apologize for the comments and explained that he didn't mean it quite as seriously as the sentiments were taken, Bachelor Nation wasn't happy with the way Pascal spoke about his fellow contestant. Pascal explained himself and apologized, and many who were upset about the quote took his words into consideration. Though he had some bad press, Pascal has been able to stay above the fray. Although Pascal has shared some less than positive sentiments about fellow Golden Bachelorette contestants, he's still one of the most exciting cast members Bachelor Nation has seen in years. Self-centered in a way that allows him to make positive decisions for his own life, Pascal has the right attitude to be the lead of the Golden Bachelor Season 2. While I wasn't sure about him getting into a leading role after the Golden Bachelorette, I think his attitude and self-centered nature could make him a wonderful lead, as he'll know what's best for him throughout the sometimes difficult Golden Bachelor process. While Pascal has been seen as a villain to some, the more villainous cast members in Bachelor Nation shows tend to make the best leads. Though I'm not sure if Pascal would be interested, it appears he'd be open to becoming the Golden Bachelor in the future at the moment, and the idea of him getting to choose his own destiny sounds intriguing. With Pascal's nature, seeing the Golden Bachelorette quasi-villain become the lead of his own season would offer a dynamic that Bachelor Nation rarely gets to see on screen. With the right cast, it could be fantastic.